In the ongoing Hezbollah-Israel war, the Iran-backed armed group has claimed that it fired missiles at Israeli soldiers near the key border town of Beit Jebel in southern Lebanon. In a statement, the militant group said it targeted the IDF forces on the southern outskirts of the town with a salvo of Nasser 1 type missiles. Now, Beit Jebel was the scene of fierce fighting during the 2006 war between Hezbollah and Israel. The attack on the IDF soldiers came shortly after Hezbollah said it fired ballistic missiles at the Israeli army's headquarters in Tel Aviv. Hezbollah claimed that it used Qadir-2 missiles in its strikes on the commercial hub of Tel Aviv, which houses both the defense ministry and the headquarters of the Israeli military. Now, the Lebanon's group later said that it fired a salvo of missiles at another site near Tel Aviv, which it said was owned by an Israeli arms manufacturer. The Israeli military said that a heavy barrage of rockets was fired from Lebanon at Israel. Around 5 missiles were identified following sirens that sounded in a number of areas in central Israel. Video showed interceptions in the sky about 45 kilometers south of Haifa and people sheltering behind vehicles on a highway as north of Tel Aviv. The IDF announced that 6 Israeli soldiers were killed in a clash with Hezbollah forces, and this as Israeli troops pushed deeper into southern Lebanon. The clash took place as troops moved into the second line of villages across from the border. It is one of the heaviest single-day losses in the operation that began in late September against Hezbollah. So far, 793 IDF soldiers have been killed in the wars in both Gaza and Lebanon. According to reports further, Israel's Channel 12 has decided to not air its comedy show, Eretz Nehedret, following the death of 6 Golani Brigade soldiers in Lebanon. Meanwhile, an Israeli strike hit the southern suburbs of Beirut on Wednesday night after a series of 3 attacks on the Hezbollah stronghold in less than 24 hours. Footage showed smoke rising in the area after an evacuation call by the Israeli army. Israel's defense minister said that he will not agree to any Lebanon ceasefire that does not ensure a disarmed Hezbollah withdrawing north of Lebanon's Litani River or allows the residents of northern Israel to return to their homes.
We will not make any ceasefires, and we will not stop and will not take our foot off the pedal, and we will not allow any arrangement. That does not include achieving the goals of the war, which is disarming Hezbollah, withdrawing it from beyond the Litani River, and mainly creating the true conditions for the residents of the north to return to their homes safely.
Furthermore, the UN Security Council condemned attacks in recent weeks on the UN peacekeeping mission in Lebanon, calling on all parties to respect the safety of members of that force. The UNSC statement noted in particular attacks on October 29th, November 7th and also November 8th. On the other front, Syrian state media said Israel carried out an air raid near the border with Lebanon, which is a known stronghold of Hezbollah. According to a Syrian news agency, the Israeli aggression on the Homs region was met with a barrage of anti-aircraft fire. Meanwhile, U.S. President Joe Biden raised the issue of the American hostages in Gaza during his Oval Office meeting with U.S. President-elect Donald Trump. U.S. National Security Advisor Jake Sullivan said that the current administration also sent a signal to the Trump transition team that it is prepared to collaborate in order to secure a hostage deal.